upon a time, there was a little girl. And all that little girl wanted was to be happy. She wanted to be with her parents. She wanted to be with her sisters and her brother. She wanted to go to school, and she wanted to play, and she wanted to study. She had hopes, and she had dreams. But as she grew older, she realized that the dream that she dreamt was always going to be a dream. My name is Sehar, and that little girl is me. How many of us have had that dream as young girls or as young kids, to have a happy family, to grow old with our family, to always have the support of our family? Just to give you a little bit of information, background information, me and my sisters came to New Zealand when I was 13. We came with our dad because he wanted to give us a better life in New Zealand. He said that New Zealand was a land of opportunities and that we would grow here and we can educate ourselves here. It was devastating to leave our mother behind and our sister and brother behind. But we came here for the sake of studying. We had never lived with our dad before then. He used to come to Pakistan once every 1 or 2 years and spend a couple of weeks with us. So we didn't really know this man. And we got here and we were sad, but we were excited because we were going to study here and be someone. And then we started to realize that this man that we called Dad was something wrong with him because he was very controlling. He would control what we ate. He would control how we dressed. He would control who cooked, what we cooked, when we slept, how long we slept for, what type of friends we have. The only thing that he did not control was what we studied, and that was fine with us. Things started to change when one day he said to us that I'm going to send all 4 of you back to Pakistan so you can get married. That was okay with us. We were happy that we were going to go and see our mom. But then he also said that you would go to Pakistan, get married, but never see your mom again and never study again. That was the hard part. The hard part was deciding whether we wanted to stay with our dad, go back to Pakistan, or leave him. Where we really didn't have a choice because we knew we couldn't stay with him, or go back to Pakistan where we couldn't see our mom, couldn't study, and get married at a young age. The hard part was the planning. The hard part was the organizing of trying to leave him. The hard part was getting in touch with our guidance counselor at the high school and then getting in touch with Shakti. The hard part was saying yes, we don't want to go back to him. The hard part lasted probably around 2 weeks to a month. Then came the harder part. And the harder part was trying to make a life once we left him. We were really young at that time. I think I was barely 16. The harder part was realizing that we have no family who would support us, including our mother. The harder part lasted a year, and that was okay. Because in that year, we were still studying. I think the hardest part of our life was when we realized, when we were studying and everything was okay, and we had time to think. And when we had time to think, we thought about everything that we had gone through in such a short span of time. That was the hardest 10 years of our life. It took us 10 years, and in that 10 years, we were depressed. And in that 10 years, we tried to commit suicide. In that 10 years, I was kicked out of the university because I was failing papers. In that 10 years, I lost all my friends in high school and in the university. Because imagine if you're speaking with your friends and they're saying, oh, my mom is not paying me $200 to get a haircut, and I was struggling here to pay rent or to even eat food. Those were the hardest 10 years of our life because we sisters stopped speaking to each other because we did not know how to deal with this. In short, we had lost everything. In those 10 years, every time I took a step forward, I had to take 2 steps backward. The thing is, the pain will always be there. But from pain, we draw inspiration. For example, my sister and I, we made 2 videos, and they're both tackling depression and suicide. One of them was made in 2012, and one of them we recently made in 2015, that would be shown later in the night. We draw inspiration. My master's is based on increasing social connections with young ethnic women who are going through who have been survivors of domestic violence. And because I felt I had lost all connections once I left my father. We also are making sure, my sister, she's doing sociology because she's passionate about depression and suicide. All 4 of us sisters are working full-time now and studying. And we are supporting our brother, sister, and mother in Pakistan because we want to give them the life that we never had. We also run a philosophy club, which is called the Socrates Club, every Monday. And that deals with issues in life. So we just sit around with a lot of people and we discuss stuff. And I think what we realize from all of this is that my sisters and I, we would never have a normal life. But we know one thing for sure, and that is, we will have the best life that we can. Thank you.